retain the championship. Never been done before by a factory Ducati rider. For the final time then in 2023, the green flag clears at the back. It's the final showdown. It's the title decider. It's all or nothing in Valencia. It's lights out and we are racing, firing away from pole position. The dream star from world champion Pecco Bagnaia. He's going to lead the field into the first corner. The KTMs are side by side on the run down to turn one as well. Martin's had a really good start as well. He's coming through up almost in the second place.
He is going to be second as they go into turn two. He's up the inside of Brad Binder. Jorge Martin could not have scripted that much better. Bagnaia though has got the start he wanted. Clear tarmac ahead of him.
Just what we want in the title decided to crash further back down the field. But this is stage set. This is game on. This is the showdown we wanted. The top two riders in the championship. First thing in this Grand Prix. Bezzecchi is the early four. Let's hope Marco's okay.
Yeah, Pecco Bagnaia leads this race then, and you surely feel from his point of view the easiest and safest way for him to win the championship is to bolt at the front of the field, stretch this pack out as much as he can and try and put as much space between that sixth place as he can.
It's all gone to plan then really for the top two men. Bagnaia coming down through the tyre finishing turn 13, but once again Bagnaia just a little bit wide, a little bit offline. They've got to be careful, it's dirty offline here, and is that going to cost him some exit speed? Can Martin pounce on the run to the first corner?
Well, that number one Ducati really does punch up that final corner, even with that pole line. Contact between the two of them. Wow. Martin runs off.
That's Martin. He got sucked into the dirty air, didn't he, behind Bagnaia, and that could be it. That could be the World Championship over here. That was all about the slipstream. He got too close. Bagnaia had the exact same incident with the Gian Antonio in Qatar 7 days ago. Have we just seen the key moment of this year's MotoGP World Championship at turn one on lap 3 here in Valencia?
Well, that's cost Jorge Martin 6 places. Binder up to second now from Miller, Zarco, Vinales, Marc Marquez and Alex Marquez. All of those riders are between Bagnaia and Jorge Martin. It cost him, as you can see left of the screen, over 2 seconds.
They've got to send a message now, haven't they, to Bagnaia? Surely now.
He must have felt it.
Bagnaia, yeah, he must have felt it. You've got no idea how close that was to disaster. Martin has just got to regroup here, get the focus back. Look at Tardozzi's heart rate, it's going through the roof. It was about 90 before the Grand Prix started, nudging close to 140 beats a minute. This is the big moment then. This was all because Bagnaia ran wide at the final corner. He's going to get sucked into the dirty air there. Ooh. How close was that? You saw there, Bagnaia's Ducati actually shook, I think, in the turbulence.
Like from the back of
that was so close. That was a carbon copy moment, wasn't it, of Bagnaia and the Gian Antonio in Qatar, millimetres away from the pair of them going down.
Well, Pecco Bagnaia leads by 0.3 of a second. Bagnaia in the lead, he's not getting away.
Bagnaia will be breathing a huge sigh of relief if he does win this championship and he sees a replay of that incident at turn 1. Binder now starting to build some relentless pressure on the world champion's rear tyre. That's the championship picture as it stands right now, as Martin working his way firmly back into contention here. On the inside of Maverick Vinales is going to try and tough it out. On the inside they go through turn 5, shaking his head. Maverick Vinales is out there fighting for Aprilia. He's paid the mega bucks by Aprilia to finish on the podium and win Grand Prix. He's not got a Vinales, run a little bit offline. The gap was clearly there. Vinales is going to take it. Zarco and Marquez leading each other coming through turn 14. This is certainly playing in the hands of the KTMs ahead of the Binder and Miller. Bagnaia 130.607. Miller at the moment is the quickest of the top 3.
Yeah, little does Joan Zarco know it, but carving on Marc Marquez is not really helping his teammate. Jorge Martin is backing this pair up into Martin. Marquez through again on Zarco. You saw the smoke from his boots as Martin picks the opportunity up and goes through on Vinales. This time, that's for keeps.
This is MotoGP at its very best, when it's all on the line. The world's best riders go for it. Oh, that's Marquez and Jorge Martin. They've tangled in turn 4, and that is your lot. That is game over. Pecco Bagnaia is the 2023 MotoGP World Champion. He's just lost the lead as well to Brad Binder. Heartache inside the Prima Ducati garage on the biggest day of his life, the biggest day of his career. It's all gone wrong for Martin. He collects Marc Marquez, who gets launched into orbit. That was horrendous for Marc Marquez, and that is it. As the curtain comes down on this incredible 2023 World Championship campaign, he comes on the inside of Bagnaia. He will not be close enough, and Pecco Bagnaia retains the MotoGP World Championship. Pecco Bagnaia is your 2023 MotoGP World Champion, and he does it in some style.